So, hello everybody. I know this conversation is probably taboo for a lot of people, but my diamond gems, I just want to know your thoughts on the R. Kelly docu. What are they calling it? Docu story, docu something, docu. It's not documentary. It's docu something else. Whatever it is, the Lifetime special that came on over the weekend. So just chime in, guys, and let me know your thoughts on it. And I still have these same broken glasses. Yes. And yes, I'm feeling a little bit better today. And yes, the orders did go out. And yes, I'm looking a hot mess on here, and I do not care. So, what are your thoughts, guys? If you've even watched it, because I've noticed that lately, topic of conversation has been R. Kelly. Topic of conversation has been R. Kelly, and I'm just like, that's all everyone's talking about. People that text me, that's what they're talking about. In my sisterhood group, that's what they're talking about. When I go on social media looking to see if anybody left me a message, that's all I see is R. Kelly, R. Kelly, R. Kelly. So chime in, guys, and just let me know what you guys are thinking about it. And on a happier note, the orders did go out today. So all of you guys should have gotten emails telling you that the orders shipped. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. Right now, we only have two people. Where's everybody? What's today? Tuesday? What are they watching? Today's Tuesday, right?
I don't know what's going on with
Yeah. What are they watching? Look at my pretty glasses. Can I get some new glasses? So, I'll wait to see what anybody says. I have never been on here with just two people watching. Like, what is everybody doing?
something on
What are
TV.
they watching? Huh?
Something on TV.
Something has to be on TV unless they catching up. Unless Lifetime is replaying it again.
Hey, I bet you that's what
You
it
know what I
is.
mean? Because I'm like, where is everybody? Can somebody tell me where everybody is? I would like to know. 1, 2, checker. Microphone checker. So I would really like to know where everyone is right now. Maybe I should have been, look, maybe I should have came on the same night it came on. But right now it's two people, but they're not saying nothing. I'm not used to that. I'm glad I'm not on here trying to give a special because they'd have missed it. They'd have missed that good when I'm like, what y'all been doing all day? Because you missed the special. I got two people just looking at me. I don't need this then. Y'all gotta go check out my brother-in-law's channel too. Look. He calls his video, his channel was Eric Phillips, but he's gonna change it. He should have been on there dancing to R. Kelly. Look at him. Brushing his teeth. Brushed his missing tooth. Look at him. Why are you looking at the camera side? Look. So he's working on his channel, and we're working on his little comedy show thing that we're gonna be doing, a little funny show. So that's gonna be good. But I'm about to get off because when I want to be on here and don't want anybody to say anything, y'all always want to talk back. So I am over it. This video. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. We got 3 people watching now. We got 3 people, but nobody's saying anything yet. Because if y'all waiting on my opinion, you're not gonna get it. I chimed in to see what you guys have to say. Because my opinion doesn't matter. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, it gotta be something on TV. Because nobody's here. I see 2 people. Yep, 2 people. Mm, 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 mm. My hair looks like a rug.
I thought you was gonna order another one.
I am. Boom, boom. My face looks yellow. Well, have you guys watched the R. Kelly special? And if you have, what do you think about it? This is weird. Like people watching you and they just not saying nothing. That's weird. Uh-oh. Now we have 4 people. I bet you we start jumping around. So hello everyone. Just want to get you guys take on what's going on with R. Kelly right now. You know. Well what they're allegedly saying is going on with R. Kelly.
They went to 29.
Oh, that's what's up.
I
That's
linked,
what's up.
I linked something.
Mm.
I'm not sure what it is.
Got 5 subscribers. I mean 5 views right now. Hello. Mm-hmm. Is that a taboo topic or something? Because nobody's saying anything. Hi. That's somebody. Oh no. Hey. Hello. Cheryl. Hi. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? And did you watch the R. Kelly little docu story? I think that's what they're calling it, right? Docu story? They're just making up something. So does docu-story mean that you don't have to have somebody's permission to write about them? Because if that's the case, I'm going to do a whole bunch of docu-stories.
Right.
You feel me? On some of them celebrity relationships I done had. Shoot. For real. They better be happy I'm married. Because if I wasn't, I'd be letting the cat out the bed. For real. Cleaning my glasses. We need to start doing those videos. Look, with the mic right here.
What mic you talking about?
Huh?
Where's the mic?
I got a mic.
You plug it into the...
You plug it into your phone, but it's like a lapel, so you can hook it on yourself. I use it when I film sometimes. Or sometimes when people interview people, the little mic that they click on them, I have 2 of those. Yeah.
Yeah, I need this stuff.
I watched episode 1 and currently watching episode 2. I taped all of them. Oh, okay.
Oh, she got a lot to watch.
It's a girl,
She got a lot to watch.
child. Woo. I think that's where everybody is tonight, because you guys know, especially my Diamond Gems, you guys know normally it's way more than 4 people on here when I come live. Not saying I'm all that, but y'all know what I'm saying. Where was these girls' parents? Exactly. You know what? Man, my sister was talking about that earlier. And yeah, where were their parents? I'm like, you 15 years old in a studio for days. First of all, I had a curfew when I was 15 years old. You feel me? And I better have brought my ASS in that house at the time. And I think it was like we had to go in the house before the street lights came on. Like we had to beat the street lights to go back home. So I don't know. I think the parents, me personally, and I said I wasn't gonna give my opinion, so I'm gonna just give a bias, an open. I just think that some of the parents, because some of the parents, especially for those of you that haven't watched the whole thing yet, some of the parents were bringing the girls to him for a career. Some of them were bringing yeah, people chiming in now. Some of the girls were actually bringing their daughters to him, thinking that he could help them, and then saying, oh well, he was acquitted and this, that, and the third. So like I said at the beginning of this video, and I see you guys are just coming in, I am not judging anybody because I'm not God. Only God could judge. And there's 3 sides to a story: his side, their side, and the truth. So, like I watched something the other day where one of the girls' daughters, one of the older women, one of her daughters was talking to her ex-boyfriend, and I guess he recorded the conversation, and they were saying how she was lying, how she would come home all the time, and how she was able to text her and call her, and how she would come home and have all this money, and how it was just like, it was lovely, and she could go and come as she pleased. So I don't know, but I did watch it. The first 3 videos I was like, okay, but then that last one had me like, oh man. But then I had to remember, like I just said, only God could judge that man, so I can't judge him, because I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, and I'm not rooting for him. I'm not rooting for them. I'm not rooting for anybody. What's episode 2? Okay. I refuse to watch it. Keep in mind, my generation saying I believe after graduation, it's difficult to face reality and see him for who he is. Do we ignore the fact that he made amazing music? Some people do ignore the fact that he made amazing music. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. I just listened to one of his songs, and I listened to it to really listen to the lyrics, and I think that's what a lot of people are doing now. Because before we would hear his voice, and we would hear the music, the beat, but now I think a lot of people are really just listening to the music to see what he's saying. And I mean, bump and grind and everything else. He's been saying that stuff for years, guys. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bit of bump and grind. Like, he's been saying it, and we didn't think nothing of it. So again, there's two sides to a story, and who are we to judge? Like, I'm not with the. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm not jumping on the bandwagon of the Me Too movement. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm just not. Because when you start doing stuff like that, you judge people. And it's not left up to us. Y'all can feel however you want to feel about what I'm saying. But it's not left up to us to judge. And especially, I'm a Christian. So I'm really not supposed to judge anybody, because whatever his downfalls may be, or whatever his struggles are, if he asks God to forgive him for those struggles, we cannot judge that man. So y'all could like what I'm saying or not like it, but I'm not judging him. Yeah, Naisha says she's. I am gonna still. I'm gonna still going to. I'm going to still listen to his music. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, nobody's perfect, and like I said, we don't have his side. So, you know, um, if anyone's been abused, mentally abused, sexually abused, any of that stuff, you guys know I've been kidnapped. So, and I talked about it to you guys. So it's like, you just have to fight your own battles. People have to fight their own battles, and we can't judge anybody. And I'm just saying, like I say, if something is wrong with that man, I just pray that he gets help if something is wrong. But at the end of the day, there's so many men that have a lot of wives. There's so many men that have a lot of girlfriends, and girlfriends don't care. Out of everybody's story, it seems like they were like, well, I didn't care that he had other women. I didn't care that he was doing this. I didn't care that he was doing that. So if you don't have enough dignity and self-respect in yourself to let a man know that you only wanted to be you, then what the hell do you expect is going to happen to you in that situation? Forgive me for cursing, but what do you expect is going to happen? You know what I mean? Self-respect and dignity. Like, you have to have self-love for yourself. And a lot of women just go for whatever. I've dated celebrities in my past, and I think I talk about it. Have I talked about that yet in my keeping it real or my live diamond chat? I'm not even sure if I have talked about that or not. But yeah, I've dated celebrities, and it's certain things that I'm not even gonna say you put up with, because in my case, I was like, give me that bread. I was all about the money. I didn't care. I'm not gonna say I didn't care what they did, because you do catch feelings for somebody, and you don't want them to be with the next chick while they with you. So anybody's gonna have feelings. It can start out for money at first, but then you're still gonna have feelings. I've dated R&B singers, yes, but it wasn't to the point like what's going on with that. Like, so you gotta know what you're there for. You know what I mean? You gotta know what you're there for. Gotta know what you're there for. So, I don't know. But I did watch all four. It was 4 parts, right? I did watch all 4 parts. I can't watch it anymore, because it's like, you know, you get to a point where you get disgusted over one side of a story. And I know there's always two sides of a story. And I think that's what a lot of people are getting it confused at. There's two sides. And we've only heard one side. Are these women in cahoots? I don't know. Yeah, are these women in cahoots? I don't know. Are they telling the truth? Are they not telling the truth? We will never know. The people that know what really happened are him and them. So it's easy to say, oh, why they talking now? Why didn't they say something back then? Why did this person go back to him? Why this? Why that? Why that? That can go on and on and on and on and on. But as a millionaire man, He's not the first person to have a bunch of women. He's not going to be the last. As a millionaire man, he's not going to be the first person to have women bow down to him, because what was these women saying? I was a super fan. I was like, what the HELL is a super fan? What's a super fan? What is a super fan?
Super freaking.
No, what's a super fan? Because I had never heard of that statement before. That's like you just the person that be at all your shows or has all your posters. Like, I don't even know what a super fan is. But a lot of them were saying, I'm a super fan. What?
Super freak.
Super freak.
Super freaking.
I don't know, guys. So, just chime in. Because clearly that's the conversation right now. Nobody wants to talk about Miracle Growth Water. They want to talk about R. Kelly. I- if you can't beat them, join them, right? Shoot. I'm like, man. And I am cold. I'm cold in here. I'm at home, but I am freezing. So, I don't know. You like my hoodie? Thank you. Look. This is a Juicy Couture hoodie. Yeah, I was wondering where I got this from. Kohl's. Born in the USA. I was power to the people. Power to the people. So we watched the Tupac movie yesterday.
Oh, my bad.
We watched the Tupac movie yesterday. We watched the Tupac movie yesterday, so it was good. I'm gonna put this phone on the charger. Can I go like this? Oh my gosh, now I'm gonna be upside down and it won't even let me be upside down. I love you to death. I swear I do, but we just disagree. But we just disagree because you can't hold a child to the same danger as you do an adult. They're not developed as quickly. Well, you know what though? When I was kidnapped, I wasn't that old. I was early 20s. Matter of fact, I don't even think I was 21 yet. Was I 21 yet? Because I didn't have my... Yeah, I was 21 when I got kidnapped. And it was by a boyfriend, by an ex-boyfriend. So a lot of these kids now, they try to act grown. I mean, it is what it is. And I just feel like your kids have to be, you have to be accountable for your children. Like, I have two kids. I have a 12-year-old and I have a 26-year-old. And even with my 26-year-old, I still have I have an iPhone. So I have well, he's a truck driver now. He's got a CDL. But I even have the location thing for my son because I'm like, he's a grown man, but I still worry about him. And my 12-year-old is upstairs. He's not outside. He's not playing at somebody's house. You know what I mean? He's not playing at somebody's house or nothing like that. So, that's just my whole thing. But I what 14, you don't know what you're doing for the trust. Right. No, right. When you are 14 years old, you don't you are really trusting. But at 14 years old, no child should be with a grown up. I mean, that's just it in a nutshell. When I was 14 years old, I was not with grown men. My parents made sure of that. So at 14 years old, I wasn't trying to be around no 20 and 30-year-old people or older than me because I had a cousin that was molested. So, my mother told us, like, listen, this is what can happen. So we didn't want that stuff to happen. You know what I mean? So my mother always said, listen, if you put yourself in a predicament like that to act grown and to act like you could do grown things, then what do you think is going to happen? And that's just how I look at the whole situation. Like I said, I'm not here to judge anybody. My opinion is just that, my opinion. Right. My mother would say stay in a child's place as well. But I'm just like, with everything I come from a Jamaican background and my mother and father. Okay. And it's like, everything that is just going on, I'm just like, that's the topic of what's happening. And yeah. Because I'm like, what do you guys expect to get out of it? Because if it's healing, then heal. But if it's something like malicious, like you trying to get a dollar, and then like I said, I still go back to those parents, guys, because the parents are like, well, he was acquitted, so I took my daughter there because he's worked with so many people. Hell, if I feel like you had molestation charges against you, I'm not bringing my damn child to you. My son or daughter is not coming to you. I'm not saying, okay, well, Mr. R. Kelly, Mr. Robert Kelly, you were acquitted of this charge, so train my daughter now or teach my son how to sing. Like, come on, like I still blame some of them parents for that too. I'm sorry. And then the other kids that was cutting school, like you cutting school to go to his arraignment or whatever. You cutting school and you all on the news. So what your mother said when she saw the news and saw that your behind didn't go to school that day? Yes, single parents had to work. I get it. But kids need to stay in the kids' place. And like I said, I'm not judging anybody. I mean, from that fourth story was just disheartening. I was just like, oh my gosh, So, couldn't have been me. That's all I'm gonna say. And I say that because I'm too feisty. You know, I'm too feisty. I be thinking I'm the what do you call it, aggressor in a relationship. So you ain't gonna have me just bowing down to you. That's never gonna happen. So he wouldn't have liked me. Cause I'd have been like, give me some money. I'm trying to go shopping. I need like 4 cars. I need my own house.
I'm about to pee back on you.
Yeah. So what'd you say? Who you gonna pee on?
No.
What you just said?
No, you gonna be like, I'm gonna pee back on you.
Right.
Is that all
Right.
you got?
Right.
Is that
Like, nigga, you lay down. Let me. Yeah, it wouldn't have worked.
the best you got?
Right, Tia. Right. Right. So I don't know. And then cause I don't watch the news, guys. I just don't. It's like too many. It's too many. Huh?
You said this?
What?
This is a burrito?
Yeah, like a chimichanga.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a burrito. So I don't watch the news because there's too many negative things that go on in the news. So if I go on my social page or something, I hear stuff. So then it was like there was breaking news that, excuse me, in Illinois, the cops are saying, if anyone was like molested or sexually abused by him or mentally, to come forward. So I'm like, now, and that's disheartening because now you talking about it's probably going to be anybody that he ever met or hasn't met trying to get their 5 seconds of fame for a check. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad. Everybody wants to make a dollar. Just like half of them parents want to make a dollar. And I feel like, and I don't care what y'all say, I feel like some of them parents sold their kids. Like, he's like, okay, well, I'm going to take care of y'all. I'm going to give you this and that. And I'm going to train your child or just whatever. That's how I feel. I think they brought him to them. And the one girl that's still with him, she put out a statement. I don't know when, but she put out something. She put out something and was like, what'd she say? She put out something that was like basically telling her father, oh, you knew what it was, like basically saying that he tried to extort money out of R. Kelly and probably thought that, she was just gonna be there for a second, but then I guess she fell in love with him and wanted to stay there. So she's like, you already knew what it was, you brought this on or something like that. So it's just crazy. I'm just like another black male and, black females in the news. Yeah. It's sad, but people do stuff for money, guys. We live in this society where money talks. Money, people want money over everything else, and it's heartbreaking. It really is. It's heartbreaking. Like I said, I can't judge because I wasn't there. So I don't have an opinion. I'm keeping it real. I don't have an opinion. I just know if
Oh, but
if
that's
if, if anything wrong was done, then people need to repent so God can forgive them.
no, that's a
You
good
know
point though,
what?
because with the money, right? Everybody, when the money stopped, like with Bill Cosby, long as they was getting the money,
Yeah, when the money stopped, then you
yeah,
have an issue. Yeah,
yeah,
you have an issue then.
somebody should come out what's actually happening.
Right. They
Not
don't. They
every
never
time the
do.
money get cut
But they
off.
never do though. It is when the money gets short. Or when you get kicked out, or when they don't want to be with you no more, when they throw you to the side.
How about he go to jail and y'all pay him the money back?
They're not gonna do that.
That's justice.
Yeah. Yeah. They're not gonna do that.
We don't live in that type of world though.
Mm-mm. And what's crazy is they started talking about when this story came out on Lifetime. I noticed how they started talking about all of the other like rock stars and different actors that dated young people. But nobody's making a big deal out of all of that. Niggas marrying their cousins and doing crazy stuff on tour and what they call the groupies on the bus and all of that. So yeah, it's crazy. Right. Exactly, Leslie. Exactly. So, at the end of the day, no one's here, and this is my whole thing. Where are the people saying, let us help you? Let us help you. Like, jump on board, bash this man, mute him, do whatever. But I don't see anybody saying, let me help you. Let me give you some counseling. Let me take you to church. Let me pray for you. Let me pray with you. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, I ain't judging nobody. I'm not judging nobody. And the songs that I have on my playlist that are by R. Kelly, I'm not deleting them. Why? What is that? How's that gonna change anything when I've been listening to your music? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't go to his concerts. I don't go to anyone's concert because I'm not a fan like that. I'm not gonna pay to come see you. You know. So it is what it is. I'm just like, let that man be. Help him and stop talking about him. You know what I mean? Help him and stop talking about him. If y'all feel like he's done all of these crazy, malicious, mean, foul, whatever other words can't think of right now, if y'all feel like he's done all that, then get him some help. Get him some help. And get his side and get his side.
That's a little hot.
Get his side to the story. We've heard their side, now let's hear his side. And y'all got to keep in mind too, there's a lot of pimps in Chicago. So half of that stuff that they talking about, pimps do that. R. Kelly might be a pimp. Go after the pimps. Seriously. Go after those daggone pimps that got these girls selling their bodies. At least he kept them to himself. I know y'all like this bitch. Excuse my language. Look, I curse right now. Excuse my language. But you guys get what I'm saying though. Like, go after the sex traffickers. Go after, you know what I'm saying, all of these people that are really, like that's the big deal. But here it is, we have a singer, a black man. So let's just all go after him. No, let's go after the sex trade. Go after all of that. You know? So, like I said, I'm not here to judge nobody. I just felt like I would just, talk about it because it's being talked about. So, yeah, that's it. But yeah, it's like it's a lot of stuff that's going on with the world today. Period. You know? So, yeah. Who are we to judge? Well, who am I to judge? I can't speak for y'all. But I ain't judging nobody because at the end of the day, I don't want that on my list of sins. Do you feel me?
No, he who
I'm not judging nobody.
he who is without sin cast the first stone. None of us.
Yeah,
can
no,
cast
nobody can cast the first stone exactly. So, we can talk about it because it's something that was told. You know, it's something that was told. Girl, I said the same thing to my husband today and to my brother-in-law. Nobody's talking about the government shutdown. I told my brother, I was like, this is just a farce. Look, this is a farce that I guarantee y'all by the weekend of next week that war gonna be up. Everybody's not even focusing on what can affect us. Because what R. Kelly does or does not do does not affect me. It don't affect y'all personally either unless he snatched one of your daughters. I'm just saying. Do you get what I'm saying? Like what he's doing doesn't affect me. It doesn't, it doesn't affect me. So it doesn't. So I can't be like, oh, well, if I had a daughter, I don't have a daughter, but I do have nieces, and my nieces know right from wrong. And that's what it comes down to. They know not to be with no grown man. They know this and that, But when you hot in the tail, then that's a different story. I'm a man, but you're speaking facts. Life lessons. That's right, exactly. How do you feel? Life lessons. How you feel about the situation? We got a chat going now, boy. you know. And like I said, my opinion is just that, my opinion. You know. Cause I found myself, listen, when I watched the fourth video, guys, I found myself being judgmental. Like I really did. I found myself being judgmental. Leslie, they had put your comment just came up because they had flagged it, but I was able to put it up anyway. As a psychologist, there's psychologist there is no help for the pedophile, just like there is no help for the rapist. There's no. But see, this is the thing, though, guys. I don't consider R. Kelly a pedophile. Now, let me just hold up now. Hold your mouth. Let me just tell you why. He had 30-something-year-old women on there, too. Think about it. These women got common sense, and they were still there, too. The one woman that worked for the radio station. Remember her? She quit her job. She moved to Atlanta or Chicago, wherever she moved to be with him in the house.
No,
So,
that's not necessarily true because what she's saying is she's a psychologist. No, it's just simple. If you have a problem with crack, you just don't go to the crack house.
right,
You don't put yourself in those type of situations.
right.
So what she's saying is like, nah. Mm-mm.
Leslie, I'm from New York, too. Right, right. Well, certain things we had to, but that's the thing though. It's how you're raised. Like my sister mentioned something earlier, and she was like, the parents like the '90s kids that was born in the '90s. Like even my son was born in the 2000s, and it's like he does not act like my son that was born in the '90s. He just thinks that he's a privileged kid and like nothing can happen to him. And we asked him this, nothing can happen to him. There's not bad in this world because when they've been sheltered, and I'm not even gonna say that we shelter him. Okay, we do. Because we want to keep him safe. So he does go to a white school. We do live in a predominantly white neighborhood. But I mean, growing up in the hood, growing up in the projects, when you get better, when you get older, you want the opposite of what you had for yourself. But then I'm like, but does that mean that I'm pacifying him? You get what I'm saying? Like, the way where I grew up and the way that I grew up, you had to look over your shoulder. Like you might go outside and fight 2-3 times before you even get to school or to get to the store or wherever you're going. That's the way I was. That's the way that I grew up. So I didn't want my kids to have to experience, have to even deal with that. So there comes a time when you have to be the parent or a friend. And I'm not my kids' friends. I'm their parent. I'm their mother. So you have to instill, discipline. And my youngest son hates discipline. That's why he stays on punishment. He hates discipline. But I'm like, we live in a world where you're going to have to listen to somebody. Even multi-millionaires have to listen to somebody. We live in a world where there are rules and regulations. And, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't blame anybody. I'm not pointing any finger. This is just a conversation that I wanted to have with you guys, but it's just crazy. Right. Okay, so listen to what Life Lesson said. He said, as a black man, we turned on him real quick off a documentary without hearing his side. What if that documentary was made about our brother, dad, uncle, we would want the people to give up. Right, exactly. And see, you hit it right on the nose. You hit it right on the nose because, like I said, when I watched the fourth part, when I watched the fourth part, a chance to hear right. You do want somebody. You do want to give that person a chance to hear their side, and you right because that is somebody's son, that is somebody's brother, that is somebody's father. So you're right. But when I watched the fourth part, and that's why Lifetime did it the way that they did, because you guys have to keep in mind too, because I'm a filmmaker. So when you're talking about editing stuff, right? Because this wasn't live. So when you talk about editing stuff, when someone's trying to ridicule you and break you down, then they're going to edit it to where, one, they want more views. Because think about it. Why the heck was this on Lifetime?
Right.
Think about it. Lifetime? So, two, where did they find all these people at? That's my whole thing. Because I don't remember seeing a post that said casting R. Kelly's exes. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, how did these people even know how to reach out to them to have them all at the same time to do this one docustory? So that's suspect. And three, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Because if you're going to hear the one side, then you're right. Hear the other side too. Hear both sides. Give that man a chance to tell his story. Send him hell. Sit him in a room with them. You know? And yeah, people did turn on him fast. Like I said, when I saw part 4, I was just like, I was so disgusted just by what I was hearing. And I shouldn't have been like that. Like, I blame myself for that, for that hour of feeling like, oh my God, I ain't listening to his music no more. Like, I started judging this man. And we can't judge nobody, guys. We can have our opinion, but it's not up for us to judge. Only God could judge. We are all his children. We are all his children. Hi, Steph Lover. We are all his children, whether we're naughty or nice. Yeah. You guys understand what I'm saying? So the best thing that we could do for R. Kelly is pray for R. Kelly. That's it.
Well, like most people listen to music,
you know,
don't even care who sings it or
right.
never seen the video,
right.
Or don't really care for it.
Right.
Because you listen to music because the words might apply to something in your
right.
life.
That's just like John Legend. John Legend had so much to say. But why, John Legend? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of other artists didn't say anything. So it's like, John Legend, you had so much to say, but then again, you're judging this man. Judging this black man. Right, Leslie. Leslie said, and if you're going to go after R. Kelly for peeing on people, then you need to go after the president for doing the same thing and making other people's lives hell. That might just be a fetish that man got. The other girls didn't say they was peed on. They were just saying how...
Oh, tell them I got some masks on my channel for that. I got you.
Y'all gotta listen. Y'all gotta go watch. But see, that's the thing. They're not even gonna know which one to watch because there's so many Eric Phillips on there. You have on a blue shirt, but I know what you look like. He did a spoof.
Look, I look like this.
He did an R. Kelly spoof. Let me show y'all. Let me see if I can pull it up. Crazy. My brother is so crazy. Here it is. Let me see if I can find it. He calls it Surviving Robert Kelly. Let me show y'all this. Look at this, guys. Hold on. With his crazy self, look. His channel is Eric Phillips. I'm gonna show you the picture in a minute because there's so many Eric Phillips. You got to get a unique name, so like a unique. I made up a name. You have to get another type of name so you can come up and not everybody else.
I'm like,
you see what I'm saying? Okay.
What did I watch?
See him in the corner? That's him. Look at him. What is this fool doing? Look at the faucet. Are you in a tub? Talking about so you don't get peed on. Look at this fool. Crazy.
Better get your mask. Better get it.
Somebody better get your mask so you don't get peed on. That fool, look. Excuse me. So yeah, guys, this is, we in the last days when stuff is just, it's just not making sense anymore. You know? It's the world that we live in. So, only thing I'm saying is hide your wife, hide your kids.
The QuickBooks self-help app allows me to take...
Hide them. Because it's crazy. But, yeah. Who are we to judge is the only thing that I'm going to say. Who are we to judge? You know?
Yeah,
Who are we to judge?
We always take stuff so extra serious and give ourselves stress. And
Yeah, but right,
blood
but
pressure
people take the wrong thing serious because there's so many things that's going on in the world that they could be focused on, and they focus on this.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be funny, guys, but them parents, like, if I felt like my child was being wronged, you don't think I'm gonna be on there on TV mad? I'm not gonna be laughing at certain times and smiling. No, I'm gonna be very upset. I'm gonna be probably irate. Probably up there crying every 5 seconds because I'm worried about my child. But I just feel like the parents weren't worried enough for me. I feel like they were mad because they no longer were getting any money. That's how I feel.
Well, that's what's coming from it.
That's how I feel. Because I'm like, why they smiling or why they this or why they that? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, just pay more attention, be more alert.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. I don't want anybody to get on here and get a headache. Oh, a super fan is a radicalized, nationalized fanatic. They will go through anything to be with or next to. Oh, okay, next to their. Thank you, Leslie, because I sure didn't know what a super fan was. She said a super fan is a radicalized, rationalized fanatic. They will go through anything to be with or next to their idol. Master P said he ain't throwing no rocks. He would be on CNN for shooting R. Kelly. Wow. Oh, right. Right. I know what you're talking about with the if his daughter was upstairs or so-called upstairs. But y'all know what's so crazy? We never saw anybody come out that studio. Think about it. We didn't see them. Cameras were there, guys. Y'all gotta put two and two together. That's an editor's dream. That's a filmmaker's dream to be in the midst of like some hot news. So those cameras would have been right there on the window to see somebody peek out. We didn't see anybody peek out. So I'm like, they was too calm. They was too calm because somebody would have kicked that door down. You feel me? You'd have went to jail because you'd have been kicking that door down trying to get your child. So I'm just like, whatever. They could spin it. They could spin it however the way they want to spin it. But I want to hear his side. And I'm still not going to judge him. I want him to be like, yeah, I did this. Yeah, I did that. These are women of age. What I do in the privacy of my home is my business. This is what I do. It's not and he said before, it's not a cult. I don't keep women against their will. I think the women that left because he probably got tired of their behinds, because he is a celebrity. He can have whoever he wants. Can't have me because I'm married. And I ain't never find him attractive like that. But I'm just saying. Because trust me, if I wanted R. Kelly, I'd have had R. Kelly a long time ago when I was in my celebrity life. But I don't want him.
What did you say in the video? How old is a teenager?
Yeah. They thought they were going to be famous. Right, exactly. So, it's crazy. It's crazy.
That's the clip they need.
If I had something to say to R. Kelly, I would just say, watch the company that you keep. That's just like the employer or former employee. Nigga or niggette. If you're a former, why did you hide your face and hide everything? Like, keep it real. If you don't work for him anymore and he's not giving you any money, then it doesn't even matter by you speaking your truth, your story. That's why I'm like, please, that's probably still somebody that's sitting up under him now talking about, yeah, man, because you saw that. I know you ain't watch it, but I watched it. They said X, Y, and Z. Like, give me a break. Let's talk about something else. Move on, please. Because I'm about to move on. So, I love all of you. Thanks for chiming in with me. Miracle Growth Water is still on sale. Woo! It's still on sale. Use code vacation, all capital letters, to get 10% off, or use code New Year, all capital letters, to receive $20 off $110. So that way you can get the bigger bundle. All right? So I love all of you, my diamond gems. Thank you for chiming in. If you're new to this channel, this is not something that I normally do. We're talking about topics and current events, but it's my channel. So I could talk about whatever I want to on my channel. But I'm mainly talking about hair things, okay? And stuff that can help you guys. So,